last week, foreign ministers met right after Navalny was arrested, and this subject of sanctions did come up. A number of Eastern European countries pushed for sanctions, but I'm told there wasn't a huge support for that. Now that Navalny has actually been convicted and jailed, that may change the scenario. But essentially what we're looking at here is the same split that emerges every time the subject of action against Russia comes up. You have countries in Eastern Europe which want to take a very hard line against Russia, and then you have other countries like Italy and Germany which have a softer approach toward Russia. The UK, interestingly, was always more in that hard line group, but of course now they're gone from the table. So that softer line approach tends to dominate. Now the EU does have sanctions in place already against Russia for the annexation of Crimea. So this is a question about putting sanctions in addition to those. But there are concerns from lots of EU countries that the sanctions won't make a difference in Russian behavior, and that starting a diplomatic war with Russia could result in bad economic consequences. You already have a number of EU countries that are dependent on Russia for energy, for gas, and now with the Sputnik vaccine, this is a new element to the whole debate here. That news yesterday about, or earlier this week, about the Sputnik vaccine out of Russia being more than 90% effective, that has the EU very interested in purchasing and approving that vaccine, and that gives a whole new reason for some people to be jittery about starting a confrontation with Russia right now at this moment. So it's a complicated issue. The EU's foreign affairs chief, Josep Borrell, will be going to Moscow tomorrow for meetings there that will last until Friday. And so I think there will be a lot of eyes on Borrell over those 2 days to see exactly his message to Russia.